Hi everyone, it's Father Tony here. You know, Advent is my favorite of all the liturgical seasons, and I love it so much because it offers us a lot to contemplate, a lot for us to think about. So Advent is a time for us to enter into this deeper reflection, and we have a lot of resources and ways that you can do that right here in our own parish. Out in the narthex, we have some books and some prayer tools that some of you have already taken. If you haven't grabbed one yet, make sure that you do, and I want to challenge you to actually put it to use during this Advent season. Every Wednesday, like we always do, we're offering Eucharistic adoration here in the church from after the noon Mass until 7 p.m. A lot of people don't know exactly what to do during adoration. And really, there's not a handbook. You can bring your rosary and pray if you like, or your Bible or some spiritual reading, or you can just sit face to face with Jesus and enjoy simply resting in His presence. Something that's really good to do in Advent is to seek out the sacrament of God's mercy, which is the sacrament of reconciliation. We will still offer confession like we do every Saturday from 2:30 to 3:30, but during Advent, we're also offering it every Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. during adoration here in the church. And it doesn't matter if it's been 6 days or 60 years. Please come and receive the gift of God's mercy that He wants to give you. So I have this friend that is a school teacher, and every year she does this thing with her students where she bakes a cake right at the end of the semester before the children go on break. And it's a birthday cake to celebrate Jesus' birthday, because that's what Christmas is, right? And one year she did this, and a child asked her a question. And he said, so if Christmas is Jesus' birthday, what do you think He wants? What do you think He wants for His birthday? It always amazes me how children can ask such deep questions without even realizing they're doing it. And so the kid asked this question, and it caused my friend to do a lot of reflecting in her own heart. And when she shared this with me, it caused me to do the same. To really ask that question, what does Jesus want for His birthday at Christmas? Every time I've thought of that, I come to the same answer. Jesus only wants one thing. He only wants one thing for His birthday, but He only wants one thing, period, and that is you. It's us. And what does that mean? It means that He wants our heart. That's what Jesus wants for His birthday. He wants your heart. On the Feast of Christ the King, which was right before Advent began, in my homily, I invited our parish to do some reflection on our own heart, thinking of our heart as a throne room, and to ask ourselves very candidly and very honestly, who is sitting on the throne of your heart? Is it Jesus? Or are we the ones who are sitting there trying desperately to control everything? And so we have to ask ourselves the question, are we willing to give Jesus what He wants for His birthday? Are we willing to take the leap of faith that it might require to give Him our heart, to give Him what He's asking for? If you've been away from the church for a while, I'd like to invite you to consider coming back home. It doesn't matter if you've been away for a short time or a long time. When you come back home and join us, you won't find, at least from me, and I don't think from our parishioners, any spirit of judgment or harshness and wondering where you've been. No, instead, at least from me, and I would say for our whole community, you're going to find a lot of joy that you're here with us again. But more importantly, I think you'll find from Jesus, who is present with us in the Eucharist, you'll find from Him that His heart is filled with such joy that His son or His daughter that He loves so much is finally back in His arms. So I'd like to invite you to consider joining us. And if you know someone who's been away that you think is ready to come back home, don't be afraid to be God's instrument and invite them to come with you. Being here with you all at St. Raphael has really been such a gift and such a joy to me. I've loved being here so much, and I'm so excited to get to celebrate my first Christmas as a part of this community. And so as we prepare for that celebration together, let's take advantage of all the opportunities that have been put before us to really enter into this Advent season, to really go deep in our reflection and ask ourselves, are we really willing to prepare for the joy that's coming at Christmas? Are we really willing to give Jesus the one thing that He wants, which is our heart? I hope you have a blessed Advent and a Merry Christmas. God bless you.